Reads like a blast from the past. The Speaker of the House wants the president to get tough with the Russians. But it happened today, 2 decades after the end of the Cold War. Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel has details from Capitol Hill.
House Speaker John Boehner says Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin's plan to return to serving as president should cause the Obama administration to reconsider its policy toward Moscow.
In Russia's use of old tools and old thinking, we see nothing short of an attempt to restore Soviet-style power and influence.
Boehner suggests the Obama administration's reset of relations with Russia hasn't produced much in the way of results. On Iran, Boehner says the Russians must stop watering down UN Security Council sanctions and recognize Tehran remains a dangerous source of instability.
We should be doing more to compel the Kremlin to curtail its relationship with Iran, particularly related to its nuclear program and to missile technology.
But a State Department spokesperson says the Russians have been helpful.
We've had progress together in tightening sanctions on Iran, and this continues to be a subject in our bilateral dialogue.
The ouster and death of Muammar Gaddafi in Libya is being used by administration supporters as a foreign policy success story.
With America playing a role, but a role that encouraged NATO, demonstrates the kind of policy that we need to have going forward.
But the Speaker insists the U.S. should lead and demand that Moscow reset its own policies.
Instead of downplaying Russia's disregard for democratic values and human rights, we should call on them and call them out on it, publicly, forcefully, and frequently.
This comes as Russia is hoping to join the World Trade Organization this year. To do that, the Speaker is signaling the Russians will need to resolve a dispute with neighbor Georgia in a fair way, which an administration spokesman says has been made clear to Moscow. Brett?
Mike Emanuel live on the Hill tonight. Mike, thank you.